What's up, everybody? It's Duke from Sportsgamerz.com, and this week we're here for another episode of the Madden 13 Weekly Series. This week we're going to be looking at the Packers' offensive playbook, and we're going to be looking at the gun pack trips. The play I really like is the Packers slant. Both of these slant routes are unique in that they break hard and get open. You can see that against this formation that it's hard to align with all the receivers on the right, so one of the receivers, depending on the defensive formation, will have his defender lined up off him. Here you see it's Cobb. So I know that because the defender's lined up off him like this, he couldn't press me if it's man. So I'm going to keep Cobb on his slant. We don't need both of these slants because they basically go in the same area, so I'll streak A. If I think it's man coverage, well, regardless, I'm putting the outside right receiver on out route. If I think it's man, I'll smart route the out route. If I think it's zone, I'm just going to leave it as is. If it's off coverage, I like having it just as a normal out route. If it's press coverage, I like that smart routed out route. So a lot of times I'll just simply look to hit the slant over the middle of the field. You can see how wide open it gets. It's just crazy. Also, you can see the fade on the left is just a stock fade. It is unbumpable against man coverage, so you can throw that inside user catch every time. Then, of course, we got the out route over here on the right, too, against man coverage. Basically, just as soon as it breaks, you just want to throw a bullet pass lead to the sideline, and you can do work. Now, against zone coverage, it's a little bit different how we make our reads. I'll go ahead and show you now. Man coverage, like I said, is pretty easy. Zone, you just got to do a little bit more as far as reading the defense goes, but still, it's pretty simple. Alright, so we're going to go with the same setup. See, since the coverage is off here, we're just going to put B on a normal out, not smart routed. Now, generally, guys, I just read the right side of the field first. If I see that the cornerback jams my slot receiver on the slant, I know that there's no underneath coverage now because he's jamming the slot, so I can just throw a bullet pass lead to the out route very quickly like that. Also, I can look to hit the fade on the left side of the field with the inside bullet pass lead and click on and user catch it. You can see that because the running back is on a delayed flat route, how he just slightly affects the coverage over here by this defender. See how he runs up instead of going back. Keep going back, so now I know I'm safe to throw the pass, cut off the route for a touchdown. Now, if it's something like a cover 2 or a cover 4, anything with both of the safeties in deep zones, I'm going to look to attack the seam. So here you see that it's press coverage, so I'll go ahead with the smart routed out route this time. Streak A again. Now really, once I know it's too deep like this, I'm just waiting for the streak and the seams to get behind the hook zone defender by the linebacker. Once he gets behind the linebacker, I basically have an easy throw and catch. Also, you see I can hit the slant out underneath because the linebacker didn't come up far enough to check him. Sometimes he'll come up and take that away and make the streak even more wide open, but even if he doesn't, I know that if I wait long enough, I can just throw a bullet pass lead right behind him for an easy throw and catch. However, if he leaves the slant, you can just throw it over the middle too. So you have multiple reads you can go to on this play. There's going to be something open no matter what type of coverage the D is in. You just have to make your reads. Now, let's go to cover 4 one time and then we'll be done. So with cover 4, again, notice the DBs are lined up off, so I do not smart route the out route. Cover 4 is very easy, just hit the slant. There's not much coverage over the middle of the field at all. You just wait. You can just throw it in there every single time because really there's only one hook zone and then there's purple zones that are fading out to the sideline. And the purple zone is reacting to the running back delayed route anyways, and also the fade route. So we can just, once it passes the one hook zone over in the middle of the field, we can pretty much hit the slant route all day long and get to again, it's Duke from Sportsgamerz.com. Be sure to check us out. Subscribe for more